Good morning, noon or afternoon. I finally made it on a noon for once. How's it going? Welcome back to Rain World. Is this menu different? I don't remember if I remembered seeing the Scug opening. Is Scug the right word? Oi, Grish. How's it going? Nova, howdy howdy. Right, I made it most of the way through here. And didn't want to lose my progress. Scared the crap out of me. Hello. Ah. Completely forgot it's Friday today? Here's your reminder. I didn't realize those things heated up. I thought I was good. I thought it was just the ones at the bottom. Pardon me. Okay. Okay, hold on. How much of that on the left side heats up? All of it. Okay. One hell of a reason to take a break from grinding an arc. I'm about to do something incredibly stupid, and I know it's incredibly stupid, but I'm going to do it. That worked out a lot better than I expected it to. I thought I was doing something crazy. Did this just lead to a dead-end room? No. No, it did not. But I don't think it actually did anything super meaningful. Get a little crispy on the bottom. We're getting back in the swing of it. Why you do that, music? Hammer Bro, you're not late today. How's it going? We get to jam for a while. This music is making me uncomfortable. You routinely forget what day of the week it is? This makes the middle of the week a real trip. Oh, I didn't go left. Right, that's why I didn't go left. I'm remembering now. I think I was... Okay. Alright. I will go in the portal. I'm bringing this bug thing with me. Need to check on your hot dog pine cones? I don't know if I know what those are. Every time you use it, you have a chance to just randomly get stunned on a pole and fall into the fire? Oh no. Also, the music persisted through the region. I got jumped. Whoops. I feel so bad for that. Yeah, that song is spooky. Alright, we're gonna sleep here. Right? I'm gonna take a peek at Pump. We're not aiming for Demon, which I think means we're traversing a greater portion of this area. The music in this game plays for a certain duration once you hit specific triggers. You know, fair enough. Maybe I wasn't supposed to use the portal here. We'll see. I gotta see what connections there are. Okay, yes, so to Tract. And from Tract to Rex, Rex to Sunbaked, Sunbaked to Ether Ridge. Yeah. Where is this connection, then? I feel like this map could greatly improve with a zoom out button. Is the warp in a place I haven't touched? I think I've somehow managed to not find the portal despite being in this region for all this time. Hope everybody's Friday is going swimmingly, though. I'm about to be swimming here, so. Did I just do a standing backflip? Oops. Right, but it says there is a connection, like a solid connection to a different place, not a temporary one. Right. I love the low grav jump. Oh, and this is Demon. Okay. Day's a little unproductive, but going well. Sometimes a little unproductivity is necessary. What is this way? There? Let's go down this way. 4 lessons today. Polish, 2 maths that were substitutions. Not much done in an hour of football? This was not the way I needed to go. We're gonna go back up. Let's try this one. I love moon jumping. Just programming. I dabbled for a time. Oh, this goes there. That is a discovered place. But I stopped after a minute. Alright, I know I've been down there, right? I had to have been down there, right? And then you connect to there. Which is largely undiscovered? That... Guess we're going down here now. Guess we almost drowned. You got to calculate the concentration of ozone a new piece of equipment is going to generate. Spoilers. A lot. Let's just go in this place. I now understand why I didn't go into that pipe. That's fun. And I'm gonna... Oh, there was one directly above me. I couldn't go in that pipe. Got it. Oh. I may be stupid. We have made, like, no progress this cycle. Alright, so we go down here. Go down here. And go down here. And this is that room. And that's why I didn't take this room before. Got it. Ugh. Neat. Okay, when I sleep, which is very soon, was it to the right? I don't remember where the sleep den is. What if I just leave? Why don't we just leave? There was a plan, I don't remember the plan. Where did I warp to? Huh? Where did I go? You know, wouldn't have surprised me. My map is broken, apparently. I'm just gonna accept it. This is fine. I warped anyway. This is fine. Morning or afternoon, Amherst. How's it going? Whoops. Sorry, little guy. The adorable little angler fishies. Adorable is a choice. Now, it wasn't this one, but it was the other one. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that the peach lizard would have come through with me. Thought I could never bring anything to Salination? Do you mean to Demon? Because we just brought the lizard to Demon. Am I trying to get the rot ending? I already got the rot ending. Right. Every single time. No, I got the rot ending, and then... Yeah, you did say Salination. Wait, I can now see. That's good. To be fair, I haven't passed many Karma Flowers spots. Peach Friend and Demon? I can't imagine it's happy there. But yeah, I'm employed now. Weaver gave me a job. And I guess I'm sealing up portals that I definitely had been making messes of all over the place. That's what I would have assumed. I'm just gonna warp until I find somewhere that's not hell or demon. Coral. Watch her get a part-time job? Sure did. I'm dead. Nope. We stay living. It would be good if I could stay there, right? Back to, oh, wherever we were. We were in Pump? Pump sounds right. Okay, apparently, no, we're in Coral. Also, where, let me go to Pump. Where, hold. I'll find it eventually. Desolate. Was this a temporary connection that was made then? From tracked to pump? Because I'm not seeing on the map anything. There's a nasty portal placement in this region. This region being where I am at in Coral. That's where I died. Where would I go? What connections have I made? Just the one to Ether, because I closed up the one to Rusted. Okay. I didn't go in there. Probably because it's underwater. I would... That looks portally, but I could not confirm because my map is still broken. Yeah. Okay, that's the one. He loves the environments on Outer Rim so much. The visuals are awesome. It's relatively chill, and the wind sound is soothing. We do a bit of wind in this ASMR. Okay, we did get sent back here. I guess I forgot about that part of the game, too, where it doesn't actually show which region I will be in. You hate the portal to warp in, that place? Turbulent Pump, my beloved. Listen, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of chatters that like Pump. Some of them just because there are coral lizards here. Where does this go? That goes to the place that I closed, so we're just getting out of here. Interesting. So this led to the exact same place in Salination. And from what I see, there's not a way out. Oh, there is a way out. It's just up. Never mind. I'll deal with Salination later. This is good. Tract is where I was going to before, I think. I think this is where that, that, like, orb I was trying to get up here was. Yeah. There's no reason for me to climb this. There's a warp. What other warps are there? There's Demon. There's a patched one. I think I'm just gonna take this one right there, but we'll see. Oh, I would love if this game had a zoom out feature. The more I play, the more hours I put in. You did not realize today was pre-release for Lorwyn? Yeah. I will not really be doing much Lorwyn stuff because I have a con coming up in a few months, and then also just don't really want many of the things from it. Rusted sucks. Let me get to Rusted before I give my verdict. Hello, friend. Oh. I completely went under that the barnacle. What's Lorwyn? Lorwyn is a plane in Magic the Gathering. So it's a, they released their next set Friday. It is a world that has a gimmick where the entire world changes when it switches to night. Hey. So creatures become twisted, warped versions of themselves, basically. Alright. Never played or seen MTG? It is a card game. Similar to Pokemon, similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! The appeal that I have for Magic is that I play mostly a format that is 4-player, as opposed to the 1v1 Grish is telling you about. Oh, it wasn't Grish telling you about it. It was Wojtek. It's the first set you can play in a while. Speaking of Grish, though, Grish is a... Is it safe to say you're a purist, Grish? Can I call you a Magic purist? Recently, Magic has been doing crossover sets with, like, oh, Lord of the Rings, or, oh... Okay, I can't go over. I guess we follow in the spider now. And many people don't like it. I am not one of those people. I'm like, Godzilla in my card game? Absolutely. But this is the first time in a while, and will be the first time for a while, that we are doing quote-unquote Magic properties. Yeah, look at him go. For example, this... Oh, that poor bug. This year, they're doing... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Trek, and... What was the... There were two other ones. Marvel Heroes. What's the other UB? I'm struggling to remember what the universe is beyond for. Interesting that the spider chooses to path downwards. Buddy, I see you. You don't think you're slick. But it has... I would say Magic has one of the most comprehensive rules. Why is there a lizard in that den? Was it chasing the spider? Why is he zooming so much? Why is he zooming? Huh? Did they ape together strong it? Oh, it probably was killed by the, That looks horrible. Ah. Oh. Wait, did that count as me giving it a gift? I heard the lizard has accepted a gift noise. Which, if true, fascinating. Hey. Go away, please. I'm curious how much of a gift was accepted, because that was a different noise from what I remember. Oh, maybe before I leave the space, I should not leave the space near where a blue lizard is. Maybe I'll just stay in the space. Maybe that's a good way to go. Okay, the little halo telling me where I'm at is great. I love that so much. What's after this? An up pipe is like 1 bar away. Okay. And then we've got a few more pipes to go through. Are there any leeches here, or can I just leave? I think I can just leave. Alright. Once we make sure I'm not in danger of dying, then I will... I don't know if I can afford to wait until that. They're dancing. Oh. Okay. Stop that. Follow the spider, yes, but I haven't been this way. That is so many guys. It might be a sign. Okay, we've explored all this. Cool. There are so many. They all think I'm tasty. Ripple amoebas immediately? Yup. I think I remember following this spider. Okay. You see how the Kata was disappearing? Did I notice the pole plant? You know the answer to that question. Don't ask silly questions, Wojtek. You know damn well I didn't see that plant. I don't know what you're talking about, actually. Huh. Okay, so there's a warp and there's a warp. Ooh. I'm gonna need to sleep because I need to see whether there's more connections there or there. But let's go right until we go up. In the portal room after I exited Ripple Space, there was a new pole. Nope. Didn't notice that in the slightest. No. Thanks for the lift, I guess? Ah, okay. The outer rim warp state can stay active? Okay. I'm just gonna use my ripple jump powers. Fascinating. Things can absolutely come from above. Let's look at our map from a safer location. Oh, it was through that room and then down. Got it. I love this music. I think I missed. I guess I'll grab the little guys while I'm here. Spear. All that for a pearl and some bat flies, huh? Oops. There we go. I almost went tumbling off that edge. It's been a while since I've seen scavengers, actually. Oh. No. Bad. Oh. Scavenger got yeeted off the map. Let's sleep. Are you alive? I don't think that guy's alive. Uh, one got mover shakered off the map. Up, left? No. Down, right. Yeah, one of those scavengers got absolutely yeeted. To be fair, they were warned several times. Alright, let's sleep. Let's check our map. Take a sip of our coffee. What connections are here? So, Ridge. Cool. So we can go Ridge. I feel like... Hold on. I feel like we're now back on the route that we were trying to do. This is the shelter where I spent so long reading a map in Ripple Space that an amoeba killed you. Sometimes I'm glad that I don't remember things. You ever get that feeling? So, I think we're back on the route that I was doing, just backwards now, because Sunbaked Alley to Ether Ridge to Torrid Desert to Heat Ducks. Seems like I mentioned Heat Ducks last time. So where do we go from here? Let me make sure it's not left. Okay, so it is right. Right, it was one of the right two. It's the further of the right two, I think, right? Yeah. So stay down and right, pretty much. Right through here. Bottom right. Yeah, okay. That seems doable in a cycle. If we go to Ether Ridge, then... You forgore if you like it when you forgore things. True. I forgot about that. There's one of the locations, right? So we're going from there to there? Was that correct? Ridge, Torrid, Heat Ducks, yes. So we're gonna come out... I feel like this trek was deceptively long from what I remember. Right, down, left, up. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright. I have enough info to know a general route of things. Oh, Mama Noodle's probably not happy about the guy that got yoinked. There's no reason not to eat the bat flies, I think, right? Don't tell your mother. Shite. They snitched. They snitched and I am in mortal danger. She's so scary. She's so scary. I'll take my chances with the amoeba. I really hope she can't track me through Ripple Space, because we'll have problems if she comes into the next area too. Okay, cool. That little snitch. Rotten little snitch. Right down left, yep. Maybe? Yes, I am trusting the process. Hey, it'd be really cool if you didn't do that, my guy. Better never show that scug face here again. Whoa, 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 we're not using that as an insult now. Calm down. Huh, without a spear I can make this, I think. Yeah. Hello, friend. No. I thought about it. It was a really mean thought. This was a toll. I absolutely remember this toll. Wasn't supposed to be an insult. You can't just say... Son of a... Okay. I was very worried I would get yeeted off the edge by that guy. Alright, now I didn't plan this far. Where is heat? There's surface. No, surface wasn't where I was going. I think. Let me pause. Was it really torrid to sunbaked? That sounds like it could be right. No. Yes? Pause. I'm trying to identify some of this infrastructure. What is that? I'm lost. Let me move my map so that I can still see you guys. My pause is immaculately quick. There's no pause like my pause. I don't know if I've gone into this room fully, so I'm going to start with that. Because, like, the cycle is going down. 'Twould be rather silly. Why do I hear boss music? Ah, that's why I hear boss music. Got it. I'm just gonna leave. Oh. I guess it was here and I just didn't explore. Okay. How did I just never make... Whoa. That's pretty crazy. I think I went into this area and was just like, that looks very far away. I'm not gonna go that way. I like the skybox. Aurora Borealis? At this time of year? In this region, located centrally within your kitchen? Yes. I did not check if this was the right place, by the way. If it is, I can just leave. I think it is. I am seeing a lot of things that make me assume that it is. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've closed off this whole region. Whee! I'm quite sure I have, in fact. So sure, I'm just gonna trust myself. Why did I unphase? Quaint. Alright, let's go. Shrouded stacks. You wonder why is the Verdant Waterways threat not listed anywhere? That was a grammar. Okay. I'm taking this egg thing with me. Never mind, I found food. Where? There. Okay, well. That answered that question at least. I take the food. Oh, I forgot they make bat noises. I was like, I thought they grabbed a bat for a second, and I was like, where did you get that? Put that down. We do a bit of hoarding. And I'm enshrouded, I think it was? There is another one, but I'm okay just leaving it. It's fine. Oh, the threat music. Okay. I thought you were speaking cryptically, like there was a threat that I didn't know about in Verdant Waterways, and you didn't want to spoil it. Like, ah, yes, the threat. Okay, so there's Ridge or cold storage. And that looks closed, right? That connection, yes, that connection is closed. So either way, it's a dead end close? And then once that's the case, I just gotta warp and hope I hit one of the regions that's not closed off? Right? So we go... Oh wait, Ether Ridge does have one opening. Ether Ridge connects to Migration Path still. Which I think was over here. Yeah, there's Migration Path. And that Shrouded Stacks, I think? Yeah. Okay. So that makes the most sense. We're heading to Ether Ridge. Because that's one of the ones that can still... Yeah, Terrace, Ancient, and Demon can't. So where... Oh, where is Little Ether Ridge? Is it really that? No. Why is that? I'm confusion. I'm so confusion. This is fine. So there's where we're going. And I get there by going left, but I am going to go up and check that Ether Ridge connection real quick. So left, up, and then down, all the way left. All the way left. I should have checked the connection that I had to make after that, but that's fine. This is okay. Alright, we can skedaddle. Actually, what's up? Hold on. Ah. Thanks, Weave. So that means that was open, but Weaver closed it then, right? We're not gonna deal with you. So about that guaranteed red spawn. About that guaranteed red lizard spawn. I kind of want to bring it with me into the next region. That's a horrible idea. You did warn me. Silly little red. It would kill you off rip upon exiting portal? Trust the process. I'm sure it'd be fine. The real issue would be if it managed to get into a den when I woke up. Or like as soon as I was going to sleep, more specifically. Alright, there's one connection here. And it's top right, I think. Would it kill you to load a little bit faster? I think the answer's yes, but I had to try. There are so many of them. Okay. The game told me I hadn't gone this way. Maybe it was just telling me about the impending death that was this way, actually. You know what they say? Why load when you could not load? True. True, true, true. So that takes me there. There takes me up. Up takes me to this room. Give it time. So maybe don't go up? I feel like it was over here. Yes! The location has revealed itself to me. So how do I get there? That doesn't seem like it. Okay, it is... Is it with extra steps, question mark? No, hold on. I got lost. So from there to there. From there I can go there, but that doesn't really help. Because that just leads there. Alright, a path has been laid. Got it. Opens closet, sees widget box you should have thrown away, picks up widget box, feels heft, understands, puts it back. Alright, so we're gonna go here, 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 here. That doesn't seem right. No, it does. Hold on. If that's the case... How is it this difficult? How am I having this aneurysm? I'm gonna use the whole cycle trying to figure out how to get to that room. You know what? Close enough. We're going left. We're going back. I'm just gonna go until it feels wrong. So that way feels wrong. We go past Demon so that we don't warp into it. Were you worried I was gonna get eaten for a second there? Alright, up seems correct to me. Up feels right in my heart. And it is the long way, but my mind cannot physically wrap its head around how we're getting there the right way. So right takes us there, which takes us there. Lizard's on the move. Okay. Yes. So it's the top right path. Or middle, maybe? Either way. You understand what I'm saying. We're gonna go back in here. We're gonna take a slight detour. Just a slight one. I'm assuming you could understand my concern. Oh. There we go. Let me... Forgot about how heckin' windy it was. Cool. Oh, somebody caged a rotted lizard. It's probably safer to say that it was rotted after it was caged. Oh. Okay, I learned a thing about pouncing. You can't enter ripple space when I think you're crouched specifically. So as long as you uncrouch, you might be safe? Cool. Here we go. Set them free? I don't think they would reciprocate the kindness. Alright. No. Before I do anything else, I'm getting out of this room. I want to say that there was not another connection, but I could be wrong. The region where we were trying to pull a bait and switch? Yep. Alright, let's check map. I think we get to warp out. It's just been long enough since I've saved. Thank you. Look at that. Alright, I don't think we can close those. We have to close that portal, don't we? Oh, but we can get to Terrace from Demon. Okay. That's fine. There's one from Pump to Tract. And is that it? Yeah, it looks like we are. So we're looking for Turbulent Pump, Desolate Tract, and anywhere that can get to Demon. Because then we can go Ancient Terrace, warp to Salination. That makes sense to me. It's interesting that there's 3 one-ways, and then a permanent way. It's a demon. Hold on, so we are looking for... I'm gonna write these down so I don't forget. Oh, there's a connection from Verdant to Feed It as well. You're pretty sure the map doesn't show portals you've never found? So there could be connections that I don't know about? Ah. Defeated. Verdant. Pump. What was the pump connection that I was looking at? Which I'm assuming there's 1 or 2 around here. Like Pillar Grove, and... I'm sure Salination has more, actually, now that I'm looking at it. That's fine. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Hold. Cold storage to shrouded. Cold storage, shrouded. And Weaver will close some of these too, from what I remember. Pump and tract. And urban salination. I'm gonna save urban salination for last. Daemon to urban. Urban salination. I'm gonna save this connection for last, just in case there is something I missed, and I really don't want to go through salination too much. Alright, so we now have a warp for what we're looking for. Feeded and verdant, pump and tract, storage and shrouded, and then salination. If we warp into it, I guess we can try. Actually, let me look at salination on my... Let me just check the Rain World map. Just to see. Okay, so... salination won't be terrible, actually. There aren't other connections, and the warp is very close to Demon. That might be incorrect. Either way. Either way. Let's keep going. This remains a place of rest. I haven't seen that one. That's cool. This is not any of the places that we need. Wait, it is. It's cold storage. Holy crap. Have I just been spoon-fed? Hello. I might have just been spoon-fed a warp. What if I stay over here? But I'm curious. I got my answer, I think. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I jumped. The bane of ADHD, slightly strong winds. Alright, well, let's try that again. Let's see if I get lucky again. I jumped, unfortunately. It's a little windy out. It was just so I could get this food. That's the play I was going for. I forgot to eat. It's heckin' windy. If I could have recovered that, that would have been incredible. But I did not. So. What if we... what if we did it again? I'm worried that if I have a different karma level, I've squandered my chance. No, okay. However, my floating capabilities are greatly reduced. This time we'll avoid the pits. We'll stop embracing our inner cyan. I'm assuming the karma flower is also gone. Wait. I can eat this one. But inner cyan is fun? True. Alright, walk. Walk. Don't jump, there's a pipe. Don't jump out of the pipe. Yes. Okay. Yeah, now we get to leave. Pump track, defeated verdant. Torrid desert. Interesting. I know for sure I closed off heated ducts or whatever they're called. So let's do a little check. I guess I didn't close off that? Oh, it warps you very close to them, by the way. I definitely warped into ducts. I didn't die, right? Can this area... Hold on. I'm so confusion. Alright, so that area is wiped clean. There are so many lizards. Whoa. I smoke... Oh, wait, no. Okay, okay. I forgot that I'm not in Ripple Space. Completely forgot about that. Okay, I didn't grab that plant, but... 1 lizard, 2 lizard, red lizard, blue lizard? I hope there's not a red lizard. Let's just keep going. Badlands or Torrid? Torrid. I thought that I had closed off the heated ducts, but it still shows on my map as a warp. Ick. Gross. Slimy. Because it'd be through here. Hi, friend. Okay. So it did... I'm confused about so much right now. I'm gonna go to bed. So for some reason that connection showed up as still open until I made it into the room adjacent. Let's hit map. Yeah, all of these are closed. So I'm good to go. It does not warp you. It doesn't inherently warp you to a place that still has openings. Okay. But I could go... I could go demon from here. It's not super far away. We can... Well, let's go demon, close off salination. Or we could... Okay. We can metagame, warp somewhere and die if we don't like where we warp. But I really don't think I want to do that. Ick. Gross. Yeah, I don't want to play that way. Ugh, things died in these cages. Tasty. Why do I remember jumping from cage to cage because there was a threat? Was there an up to this room? No. There was to this one, though. This takes me to the room with the shaker and the... Not the shaker. The little guy. The worm. This. Yeah. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yep. Cool. So now we go left. I'm a bit scared to figure out where the pink lizard went. Unless it was cleansed from the region. I really didn't like the way that spider moved. So we're just gonna go. I have a fairly long cycle, right? Yeah. You can tell I'm a pure movement junkie because it feels so good. Hey, a goodie. What'd I get? A new arena. That's medium. Alright. I feel like my map should be loading more. I'm gonna get dropped by a drop wig here, I can just tell. Hi, friend. Ah! Oh, is this not where I was supposed to go? Oh. No, that's the den. Wait. Ooh, Because I'm in Terrace, right? Oh, there was more down. Why do I not see the warp from... Ooh. I'm in the wrong spot, question mark? Now I'm confused. Hello, friend. I would very much like to leave. So I did go to the wrong place. But there's also a connection to urban. But I also don't know... Worst spider jump scare possible? What a terrible spider jump scare. Alright, so I will at least try looking at urban. And then warp out if I can. Because I'm curious about why it's telling me there's a warp here. I'm gonna sleep. I think sleeping will reveal all. Because there was a connection to salination from ancient or from urban or terrace. Hold on, was it? I don't think I can make that jump. I can absolutely not make that jump. Got it. Wait. Why is this so difficult? Okay, my momentum was schmovin'. Didn't somebody say there was a way to reduce my minimum karma in here, though? Oh. Either way, hello, Den. I've done some weird movement. Why am I going crazy? Okay, so there was a connection. You can only raise your minimum by meeting top after reaching max ripple and top is gone. Fascinating. So there was a connection from terrace to salination that since going to terrace had closed. And that's where my concerns were. So now there's just verdant to fetid. And... is that it? Because we got cold storage to shrouded. Pump to tract? We got that. Where's cold storage? I can easily identify you, at least. Yeah, okay. So. I think we just have, among known portals, feeded to Verdant. And where... Verdant would be the easiest connection, right? What? Let me just use top left. Got it. Also, I guess I might need to confirm and verify that this portal is closed to Spires. But that one. Which there's a long trek, but let me take a peek at Feeded and see which one's worse. I guess it's all about the same, right? We keep warping. I'm taking this pearl thing with me. Cool. So it can warp you to areas with no connections. Stormy Coast. Why? Oh, hello, friend. I always forget if blues were the one with tongues. You for sure have a tongue. But this was Stormy. Why was it treating it as though there was a portal? Should just be Signal and Cold Spires. If I'm actually in Stormy and not misremembering something. Huh? That's gotta be closed. I don't think the game would lie to me. Right? Surely Rain World wouldn't misrepresent the map to me, right? When would it have ever... When would it have ever done that? I'm just gonna check the top of Signal Spires. And I'm gonna do it like this. There we go. So many things are trying to eat me. Let's leave. Ah? Why did the map not show that? I have many concerns about my map and its authenticity now. Okay. What's left? Okay. Have I connected Verdant and Signal yet? There's Rim. I think I just went up, and up took me to Terrace, so I don't think I made the connection. Okay. I think I have reason to explore this region. Where is the danger? That's a cyan. Hello. I would like to formally lodge a complaint. I am the danger? Aw, thanks. Gassing me up. But I'm still terrified. Alright, no chance. Yup. I was gonna say, no chance that I am, Wait. Nice. I'm taking this spear thing with me. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there's a connection in this region still. I haven't used grapple worms for like 2 runs, and I've lost my touch. Okay. Oh, those are just bat flies. Okay. I see. I see, I see, I see. Okay. We've patched it up. Cool. So there's no reason to be here, except for maybe that? But I don't think you can close that, right? I guess there's one way to find out. This'll be a good experience. I don't believe I can close the portal, but I did open it a bit ago, so. They're so silly. You know, I was looking at that and I was like, why are there some purple things on the edge of this? That's kind of weird. It was absolutely a white lizard. I should have clocked that. I absolutely should have clocked that. Signal Spires, yeah. Can't believe you were missing this? I pretty much just checked if one portal was open. This shouldn't seal. Oh? No, 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 no. No. Somebody said the animation plays, but it doesn't close. I'm going to assume that's the case, but still warp out of this one. Game trailer's premiering? Which game trailer? don't think that these close. Okay, once again, things are messed up. So. Matt's Hidden Cats. When you're back, I'll look into this after stream, probably. I hope you enjoy your trailer. Was this Salination? I think this was. Yeah. The upper part of Salination. That was some weird visuals. Alright, this one's closed. That one's closed. You can't be scaring me like that, Barnacles. Alright. I need to figure out how I'm getting to the other room I want to check. Right, I can't. I don't know if it's worth my time. Like, I see the anglerfish. I don't think it is. Especially if I can't... Nope. I can't warp out of here, can I? Wait, no, I can in this room. I'm so glad I could warp in this room. That's good. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I needed, right? Feeded to Verdant? And Verdant was top of this map, if I'm remembering correctly. That's spires. Please, map, I'm begging you. Or I'm wrong and it was this way. I don't think I am. No, it was top left. How do I get there from wherever the heck I am? Right up. Yep, okay. Right, and then up all the way. Cool. Easy. The map gets a little quirky around this time of night, though. I pretty much go up until I can't, is what I'm remembering. I just checked the map. I know I'm saying remembering as though I had forgotten. It might be because I did. Cool. Yep, okay. So I keep going left and up until I can't go left and up. But I prioritize up instead of left. Beautiful coloration and length on that guy, but not great. My saving grace is, I think the den is by the guys. That was not my saving grace. Alright, well, I got eated bad. Let's try that again. Once more with feeling, as they say. There was a connection from coast to spires that I do need to seal. Right. We do a little trolling. I'm taking no chances. I know that there are lizards all throughout this area. You always find it funny when the threat theme suddenly cuts after being eaten? I mean, like, there's no threat anymore. It's over. What are they gonna do? Double eat me? That's only if I get let go. Which I was honestly hoping would happen. That moved like an egg bug. Nice and spicy. This is where they come out in full force. This is where they almost ate me last time. How funny would it be if I left and got struck by lightning immediately? They could eat you and start slamming you into walls. Yeah. I guess that would work. I need to watch out for the Lizor. There is no Lizor to watch out for. What are lizards, if not a little bit silly? Hi, Cyan. No. No, no, no. I don't think so. Not this time, lizard. As silly as it would be if I got eaten again. I really don't want to. Thank you, though. Lizards are only silly. Yes, however, unless they aren't. I'm glad I can keep my ripple level. I'm so glad karma flowers exist, actually. There's the lizard that ate me. They ate me because they ate me. I don't have a lot of time to navigate this place. And I already took a wrong turn. Huh. What if I just don't move? If I had 2 rocks, I would throw one of them. Alright, that's enough stamina. Let's go. That one's so fast. Alright, let's leave. I really don't like the threat music. Still queuing in. It's so speedy. Alright. Cool. This should be it. Ah. Right. I forgot about the random drowning, I'm not gonna lie. I also forgot about that guy right there. I'm just striking out on when I should go uncloak. I'm just gonna stay cloaked the whole way. Yep, I knew about that one. I almost died like 3 different ways. Hi, buddy. Something. Wasn't there a death something that kills you, like, right below this warp. I'm gonna follow the spider. G-Man voice. My employers would like to offer you a job. Offer is one way to put it. I did kind of just get given a tail. This should be the last one that I know of, at least. Yeah. Now we sleep. Why is the spider moving again? That bit of purple scared the crap out of me when the spider came through. Oh, we're gonna sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. That's everything that I can see presently. Which means I'm missing a thing. Let's peep the map. So, Ether Ridge. We're gonna take this a place at a time. Oh, I don't even need to do this. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, cool. Badlands. Which was over here. Just 2. Yes. Cold storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Coral caves. I'm hoping it's not salination. I don't have any reason to suspect that. It's coral caves. There's a connection from coral caves to Grove that I don't have. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm taking these rock things with me. Hello, friend. Excuse me. Thank you. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna leave. So there's a Pillar Grove Coral Cave place I'm missing. I'm gonna guess never mind. I'm gonna guess that connection happened. Cause, Oh, I can't warp out of here. Hi, buddy. My little noodle friend, hello. Shall I consider? No. I don't even get to ponder this time. Lay it on me. What do we got? Oh, look at us. We're looking at all the weaving we did. What? No, this isn't a JRPG hammer, bro. From that angle, it looks like it has eyes on both sides of its head, which would be cool. Never mind. Hi. That looked incredibly iteratory. The art in this game is very beautiful. It reminds me of Ori. Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Looks like a slug cat. It definitely doesn't talk like a slug cat, though. Not accidentally. Neat. An understanding. Consider. The menu music is, or the menu has not changed. That's gorgeous, though. That's super pretty. Oh, I'm in Demon now. Also, is Weaver Old Watcher? Oh. You want me to climb? What if I didn't? Alright, I'll climb. I'll climb. Screen didn't change, I will climb. This is giving Buddhism vibes. Woo-wee? This is a part of Demon I'm unfamiliar with, though. Choose your own adventure, I guess. Oh. Oh. That's new. You don't know if you should stay? If you don't want any spoilers, probably not. Oh, I forgot about we're in Pac-Man physics. Or not Pac-Man yeah, still Pac-Man physics, but like Mario Bro physics. Oh, weird. One's attached to the... No, never mind. Okay. I thought one was attached to the guy. Should be this one. So, the light in the dark was finishing up the Weaver... Whoops. Finishing up the Weaver thing, wasn't it? And I can go over here. Alright, I really shouldn't do this. There we go. Consider. Oh. Why am I... back here? I will not be taking a bomb with me. I'm good. Also, I see a karma flower, I think, glitched in the wall. I can go up, I can go right. I am on a cycle. It didn't like that button. I can't tell if I'm different in the other space, but there's definitely the particle effects zapping me. I can go back. I'm just making it possible for a king vulture to snipe me. Or to get grabbed by this plant. You're having flashbacks to Spearmaster? Why do I breathe so difficult? I didn't do that. I was not holding the warp button. The game had enough. He said, actually, no, not that way. I almost died. Is the music different? Or have I just never heard this battle music, this threat music? I have exactly one idea. And it involves leaving this region. Look at all those lizards. I have one idea. Okay, I have two ideas. You have given me a second idea. It knocked me out again. It's warping me again. Huh. Yeah, that was gonna be my goal, is to go say hi to Moon. Leave me alone. Oh? Is this extra hidden room that I was upset that I couldn't go in Throne earlier? This might be a different thing. I took the toy with me. It's a surprise for late. It helps me calm down. Whoa. It's a surprise tool for later. I think this is the hole that I was curious about. Nope. Never mind. Wait. Was that the... Hi! Ah, my friend. It has been so long. I was afraid you wouldn't come. Please, sit, rest. Here we are at the end of it all. What a lovely view. Oh, before you go, a gift. Perhaps I'm not so different after all. Comparing himself to, Pebbles and, Moon. Bye, friend. You can use it to read pearls after the ending. Interesting. I'm really trying. I'm just gonna stop trying to slide hop. Are we at the end? The background makes you feel dizzy without the dizziness. It's weird. I don't think we were able to get here in any part of the main campaign. Or, like, the Watcher campaign. This is where, we first were here with Gourmand. Oh. Except it's different. I'm not sparkly anymore, by the way. And I can't go into whatever its mode. References the dream sequences and the whole intro. Interesting. I didn't realize Watchers survived because they didn't fight. That looks like the core. Oh, there's the sparks. Hello. You forgot it's a tree. Whoa. I like this visual a lot. Cues into Balatro. Dum 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 dum. Whoa. These are all connections, aren't they? We're in Demon. So it showcases all of the web of worlds then. And there are multiple demons? And they're all being severed. Whoa. Biblically accurate. Also, I guess we're ascending now. Whoa. Oh. Look at all the skugs. It's like they're watching me through the, from the other side. Like, through the void. Why is my boy looking up? I'm convinced that Hammer Bro is here for the journey. And it is a pleasure to have you along. I remember the dead end there. I kind of didn't think that they could add any more visuals to this place. Yeah. Will they eat me? That would be funny. I'm confused as to why the Watcher is looking up. Alright. If you're sensitive to photovisuals, avert your eyes. Here we go. Don't stop sounds scary. Oh. I am become insect. This is gorgeous. Jerry wasn't present because you weren't here to be judged. You were here to become an arbiter. Matt's over here crying. That music was so good. What if Watcher is Jerry? Inconclusive, because I don't quite look similar, but I'm also a very new void being. So Demon's role in the game is to both Oh, I like all the thanks. That's cool. This could be Jerry's origin story. You wonder what Connor Skidmore did to get the nickname 12 Pounds? So Demon's role in this is to ground and orient each of the... I'm just going to call them planes, because that's what I'm used to regarding magic and the like. Malevolent pacifism? What do you mean by that? It's a very bedrock. It houses the cycles. It's also not the only one. There were a multiverse of daemons, if you will. But the, what's the word? When you spawned in Daemon at the very end there and had to climb up that large pipe, it reminded me of I believe there was like a Buddhism mythos or story where someone was given a chance at second life, but they had to climb a spider silk to get it. To climb out of hell. Okay, neighbor. There's been a disruption in the cycle, a ripple on the water surface. The way Demon oriented the planes, per se, reminded me of the other thing Weaver said, where we changed from a spiral into a circle into a line. Or it was a spiral into a circle into a line into a point, or something like that. We basically restored everything. Each creature's cycle is connected to a daemon, perhaps? Only when it ascends past it, maybe they become a being of the void? I think it's something more than that. I think that the Watcher's quote-unquote passive role, being a a watcher, Yeah, I wasn't trying to leave the cycle, I was fixing the cycle. Whereas every other creature has been focusing on getting out of this fixed loop. Can you... Wojtek, can you find the one that I'm referring to, the quote that Weaver was talking about? I think I got all but one ending. Or one route, path, whatever. This number's gonna be chunky. I almost ate an unholy amount of food, literally. 162 successful cycles. 129 deaths. I had more successes than failures. I've played almost a complete day's worth of Watcher. Friends sheltered. That's kind of cool. No, 7 to those 2 scavengers. Whoops. My bad. This is why Weaver told you about it, why it chose you, why it had your face. It was you. That's kind of what I had clued in upon after seeing that cutscene with the Weaver. Survivor, Chieftain, Outlaw, Dragon Slayer, Saint. Should have been more than 2 scavs. I could have beaten DK Bonanza 3 times in that time. I think this is well worth my money then. A reasonable stat line, I think. What an ending. So what happens if I hit continue now? Oh, I should have gone back to the main menu. Whoops. Yeah, okay. I do like the jump. I want to go left instead of right this time. I don't think it really matters. As far as you recall, you spawn before the ending, but keep the mark. I'm glad we got a little bit of closure on Prince as well. Was it the illusion of choice? Did this take me to the same place? I love the physics in Damon. It did. That's trippy. No, Prince was never malevolent. Prince was just living, right? It kind of begs the question of, like, it reminds me of the philosophical debates about, like, living and bringing, if your existence brings, like, negative consequences to other creatures, the value of your life and things like that. Like the very, very, very moral dilemmas. But it never harbored malevolent intentions. Nice. How ironic would it have been if I spent my very first moments in the waking world, perishing again? The spider's kind of moving. But, and then we've successfully wove. Without... hello. Without finishing the game... What was Prince's role in all this? Did they cause the disruption? I don't think so. It wasn't the fact that the rot was there. It was along the lines of me helping Prince kind of made it worse, I think. Hello? Hi. Alright, so my mark of communication doesn't do anything for these guys. Hello. As per protocol. Blame spinning top. That seems more accurate. The issue was the portals to begin with, not necessarily the rot going through them. Oh, they stabbed him. My guy. He is having a horrible day. Prince's role... I don't think Prince, quote-unquote, had a role. We helped facilitate their ending by helping Prince taste all the world had to offer before reaching enlightenment, as I think the best way to put it. Hello? I can't read these pearls. Accidentally infecting stuff with Watcher without meaning to? I don't even think it's that, because the rot, like, yeah, similar to what Wojtek is saying, Prince is so intrinsically tied to the rot that you cannot separate the two. By Prince experiencing the world, inherently the rot is there. Let's just get a little. But they were also something else. They were... There was very clear ties to the iterators as well. Because, again, at the end of them, they can bestow the mark to me, and also they commented, perhaps I'm not so different from them. Hi, Chunky. Let me get clear of the dangers before I can keep talking. I was gonna say, even if they're not like an iterator that was rotted, they have some connection to iteration, right? Otherwise they wouldn't know about them and be able to bestow what's the word? They wouldn't be able to bestow the mark, right? I'm so glad I don't have to, like, sit through this and keep getting a tummy ache. Given my statements before about hot girl tummy troubles, apparently turning into and referencing another person's statement about Daddy Weaver, turning into a daddy can get rid of your hot girl tummy troubles, I guess. Prince searched for a way to help all creatures leave the cycle. It wanted everything to be incorporated into rot so the struggle would end. Wasn't it searching for an end itself, though? So in that sense, it was performing the same role as an iterator in searching for a way out of the cycle. Oh, nope, not down. I'm just kind of wandering around as we're chatting. I have no clear goal or purpose. Because I can't read the pearls. Or at least both of the pearls I had, including the one that was in my stomach, I did not figure out how to read. Neat. Well, that was Watcher. We have finished our cycles. That was a good game. You can tell because I've put, let me check my notes, 165 hours into it. And I am missing some achievements still. Hunter, Friend, Wanderer, and 5 hidden achievements. Interesting. Which appear to be like echoes and the like. This game is very good. This game is very good, but something that you can't recommend to everybody. Because there's a very specific niche. Prepackaged mods. What was that? Oi. Exit. Before I do anything, am I willing to finally meet a stowaway? Is there an easy way to meet them? Arena, collection. Oh, these are all the pearls and signal spires and such. Okay. I kind of forgot that you could collect them. Look up expedition mode as Saint. Manual. What is this? Intro. Challenge-oriented game mode featuring permadeath and progression. Pick a character and prepare for an expedition by selecting which challenges. Sweet, now play Astral Chain, or whatever game you can think of, like Fallout. I haven't... Grisha, I finished Astral Chain. This happened. Gameplay changes. Whilst undertaking expedition, certain gameplay elements are changed. Players start with a randomly selected shelter. All characters start with 2 karma and have a max karma limit of 5. Survivor achievement is completed by default. Other achievements are not gated by it. Passages are disabled by default, instead being unlocked by a perk. Echoes won't spawn on the first cycle. No cycle limit for Hunter. Collectible tokens won't appear. I have them... This music, though. Challenge select page is where you can craft your expedition. They can be re-rolled for new ones by selecting them. Difficulty of the challenges can be adjusted by dragging the slider. Okay. This is cool. Quests. That is so many quests. Missions. Handcrafted expeditions with specific challenges and starting locations. Some missions may also require you to use certain perks or burdens. Animal Well was also a trippy game. I played that on stream too, a while back. If you've missed some songs in expedition mode, it gives you reason to revisit them. Okay. Perks. Oh. Oh. And then there's unique perks to people. High agility. What is that? There's a mystery perk at the end. Burdens. Blinded 20%. Doomed 75%. Hunted. Pursued. Jukebox lets you listen to your favorite tracks. All tracks can be unlocked as rewards for completing quests. Whoa, this might be... I don't think I'll be streaming Expedition a lot, but I do think I might be unlocking some jukebox stuff on my own time. 124 songs. Alright. Remind me on the next time I stream Wojtek. I don't think I have time to do it now. I think that I'm a little bit over. I need to yawn. Wow. I do need to get some things around and do some things today. So I'm going to call it there. But I will, at the very least, humor you and eventually meet, fairly soonish, meet a stowaway. Probably next Wednesday or the next Friday. I think next Wednesday, because I don't think I'll be here on Friday. I have some stuff I have to take care of. That's Rain World. What a crazy game. Oh, come on. Some stuff came up I do have to take care of. Some life stuff. How long are you gonna have to wait? Probably a week. This game is very good. This game is one that I can only recommend to people who've played Metroid games, Metroidvania, and like the vibe too. Because it's not only that. It's not only liking Metroidvanias because I think Grish appreciates those, and Grish is not particularly sold by this one. I think having a character that doesn't speak without having any clear sense of direction and so much open world choice. It's like, it's a survival sim, right? But, okay. I appreciate hanging out with you guys. That was a crazy ending. Also, the title screen changed again. There's no flower. But I will be back. People who also enjoy complex lore will also like this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'll be back. You have to like Metroidvania and be a masochist? No comment. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on Monday with more magic. And then, as always, remember to tell the people you care about that you love them. I'll see you later. Bye.